The life cycle on Earth refers to the various stages and processes through which living organisms develop, reproduce, and eventually die. While the specific life cycles vary among different species, there are some common patterns observed in the majority of organisms. Let's explore the life cycle on Earth in general terms. 1. Birth/reproduction. Organisms are born or reproduced through various mechanisms. In sexually reproducing species, two individuals typically come together to produce offspring through fertilization. This can occur internally, for example, in mammals, or externally, for example, in fish. Asexual reproduction methods, such as budding, fragmentation, or binary fission, are observed in many plants and simple organisms like bacteria. 2. Growth and development. After birth or reproduction, organisms go through a growth and development phase. They acquire nutrients and energy from their environment, which enables them to grow and mature. This stage involves the development of organs, tissues, and physiological systems necessary for survival and reproduction. 3. Maturation and reproductive maturity. As organisms progress through their life cycle, they reach a stage of maturation and become capable of reproducing. This phase differs among species. Some organisms, like insects, can reproduce shortly after reaching maturity, while others, like humans, may require several years before they are capable of reproduction. 4. Reproduction. During the reproductive phase, organisms engage in the process of producing offspring. This could involve mating, pollination, or other methods specific to the species. In sexual reproduction, the genetic material from two parents combines to create unique offspring. In contrast, asexual reproduction generates genetically identical clones of the parent organism. 5. Offspring development. Once offspring are produced, they go through their own life cycle, starting with birth or hatching. The specific development process depends on the species. Offspring may be independent from the beginning, for example, many insects, or require parental care and nurturing, for example, mammals. They grow, mature, and eventually reach reproductive maturity themselves, continuing the cycle. 6. Aging and senescence. With time, organisms undergo aging, which involves physiological changes and a decline in various bodily functions. Aging is typically associated with a reduced ability to reproduce and an increased susceptibility to diseases and environmental stresses. 7. Death. Eventually, all organisms reach the end of their life cycle and die. This can occur due to old age, predation, disease, or other factors. After death, the organic matter may undergo decomposition, providing nutrients for other organisms and contributing to the overall nutrient cycling in ecosystems. It's important to note that the life cycle can differ significantly between species. Some organisms, like bacteria, have relatively simple life cycles, while others, like trees or elephants, have complex life cycles that span many years. Additionally, some organisms may undergo metamorphosis, transitioning through distinct stages, such as larvae to pupae to adults, for example, butterflies.